What do you think about the if he loves you, he will always choose to fix the situation rather than lose you statement? I need to hear your thoughts on this. Yes, if you're good at conflict. If he feels like Sisyphus, where he's just pushing this boulder up a hill and is making no progress, or he feels like he's constantly putting out brush fires and you're always miserable and you're always unhappy, he's gonna walk. Like, if he feels like he's never winning with you ever, then it doesn't matter how much he loves you, because he is going to end up feeling like he's not good for you. Like, staying with you is actually harmful to you, because no matter how hard he's trying, it's never enough. And this is an issue that a lot of men end up dealing with. It's like an unpleasable woman. And so if you are committed to misery, if you are unpleasable, if you are never appreciative, if like he's doing gymnastics in order to resolve a situation and the most he's getting from you is like, that's the bare minimum, he's going to walk away. It doesn't matter how much love he has, because it's like, why would you stay with someone that you believe you're making miserable? And unfortunately, because of social media, a lot of women are convinced that they don't have to have relationship skills. Like, you don't need to be good at conflict. You don't need to be responsible for your own happiness. You can just wander around, be a miserable shrew, act entitled, and be about as lively and engaging as a fish, and a man is just gonna love you enough one day and sweep you off your feet, and you're gonna get whisked into the romance of a lifetime. And that's not how this works. So this is why I feel so passionate about personal responsibility.
A relationship truly only works when a woman settles for a man that she considers mid. I used to talk so much about girls who settled, and now I hope to become one.
They're gonna say something stupid. Don't worry about that.
Because when a woman does the opposite and falls in real love with someone she's attracted to and who's at her level, it's a disaster. That's when the power dynamic and balance gets thrown off kilter, because the man doesn't hold her on a pedestal. So she never has the upper hand. And that makes her feel crazy, delulu, out of control. Because what we're supposed to do as women is just like being receptive. Like, allow him to pursue us and chase us, like even in a long-term relationship. If you're with a man you're not even really that attracted to, you're gonna do that naturally because you don't give a f. But if you're in love, you give so many. These couples you know that have made it work and are together in our modern society have followed this formula.
They follow the formula of acting like they have some common sense. If you try to go for a man on your level, quote unquote, and he doesn't put you on a pedestal, then you weren't on his level in the first place. Maybe you're not understanding that logic.
Nice guy who the woman isn't attracted to and who she never considered being with finally wore her the f down until she said, ugh.
I think a lot of women don't understand that and their dynamic between a man and themselves, that they're takers a lot of the time. So that's another reason I don't want to hang out with you, because I'm always in the red when I'm hanging out with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's not even like a pleasurable experience. Like, I always got to spend. I always got to, you know what I'm saying? Like, one thing that would make me look at a woman is like different is her willingness to try to save me money.
Yes,
now,
sir.
So like, I give you an example. Like, we go out and be like, how much that is?
You ain't gotta get that. Yeah.
I was like, I may still get it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no, you go. We live. We turn it up.
I done made a mental note.
Because she's considerate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I made a mental note.
Yeah.
She with me.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So I with her.
Yeah.
But when you just cool, run that shit up. Run it up. Then you're not really considerate of me. So I probably won't want to hang around you that much. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? After a little bit, I'm expecting you to try to be a little bit considerate of me.
Come on now.
Like,
your fifth lemon drop? Your fifth lemon drop?
You gonna mud like that?
I could have went to the liquor store. I could have got you a bottle.
Exactly. And then the illest of it is, because we know financially, it's just stupid. It's not about somebody being broke. It's just stupid. Like, we could really, if you really just want to drink, we could really just get a bottle.
Come on.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Why are we getting $20 drink, $20 drink, $20 drink? We done already bought the bottle.
When a man realizes that nobody is coming to save him, there is a very specific quiet that takes over his life. It usually happens in his late 20s or maybe his 30s. He looks around and realizes he's done everything he was supposed to do. He keeps his head down, he works hard, he minds his own business, but his phone never rings. His apartment is just completely silent. People tell him to just put yourself out there or go to the gym, as if lifting weights is going to cure the fact that he hasn't felt the warmth of another human being in years. For some of these guys, they've never felt it. And the most heartbreaking part isn't even the loneliness itself. It's the moment he stops trying to fight it. It's the moment he starts convincing himself that he actually prefers the isolation. Because hoping that someone will finally notice him is exhausting. Hoping a woman will actually see him as a priority and not an invisible background character just becomes too painful to carry every day. So he builds a wall. He retreats into a screen, or his job, or absolute solitude. And society looks at him and calls him weird, or antisocial, or broken. But he's not broken. He's just a man who was starved of affection for so long, he had to teach his own mind to stop feeling the hunger.
I think a lot of women don't understand that, and their dynamic between a man and themselves, that they're takers a lot of the time. So that's another reason I don't want to hang out with you, because I'm always in the red when I'm hanging out with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's not even like a pleasurable experience. Like, goddamn,
I'm
I always
already
got
down
to spend.
300.
I always got to, you know what I'm saying? Like, one thing that would make me look at a woman is like different is her willingness to try to save me money.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
So like, I give you an example. Like, we go out and be like, how much that is?
You ain't gotta get that.
I was like, I may still get it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no, you go. We
Yeah.
good. We live. We turn it up.
I done made a mental note.
Because she's considerate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I made a mental note.
Yeah.
She with me.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So I her.
Yeah.
But when you just cool, run that shit
Run
up.
that shit up.
Run it up. Then you're not really considerate of me, so I
Yeah.
probably won't want to hang around you
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? After a little bit, I'm expecting you to try to be a little bit considerate of me.
Come on now.
Like,
You
know
on
what I'm
your
saying?
fifth
I'm
lemon
showing love.
drop? Your fifth lemon drop?
You
Bitch.
gonna mud like that?
Went to the liquor store. I could have got you a bottle.
Exactly. And then the illest of it is, because we know financially, it's just stupid. It's not about somebody being broke. It's just stupid. Like, we could really, if you really just want to drink, we could really just get a bottle.
Come on.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Why are we getting $20 drink, $20 drink, $20 drink? We done already bought the bottle.
You know what I really love about being a big boobed girl in society is I dress like this, right? This is just me in my comfy clothes at home. I'm to everyone that like, if I stop having a female friendship with a girl that I was like really close with, right after we stopped being friends, she was a you slept with more people than I did, but people will believe her because I have big. What do I want to do? I want to sleep with you while you're in a relationship. Why? Because I'm a male fantasy, because I have I work 40 something hours a week and got a promotion first. It's because you have big. You look fat in that. Why? Because I have big. Oh, I wear a top that actually fits my body. Oh, gross. You're a stop dressing like that. Dress your age. I like, as much as I love them, I also like can't have a male take me seriously ever, because they like just want to sleep with me. Like, that's just kind of the end goal for them. My boobs have made me not somebody you date or somebody you sleep with. And like, I don't really know how to get past that. I don't like, you'd think they'd want to date because then they have them forever, but I don't really know what that is. I guess I'm just giving up whore energy because I have natural double D's, you know? I don't know, man. It's
So how's your day going, sir?
My day is good. I'm scared, but I'm excited.
Why are you scared?
First time doing this.
Can you tell me more about yourself?
I'm a student.
How old are you?
I'm 23.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't surprise me.
You have a nice smile.
See you too.
If you really don't like me, find somebody
Nice to meet you.
You too.
anyone else.
Sorry.
Oh, it didn't turn red yet.
No, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Tell me about yourself.
Okay, I'm Gabrielle.
Give each other a chance.
Yeah, let's give each other a chance. Let's
Yeah, let's
okay, you want to do
plot.
that? I do see you as a friend. No.
That's what you get, man. That's a weird way to act. These modern women want men to show them respect, to be chivalrous, but then when a man that they don't find attractive walks in, they automatically show their feelings and they want to act crazy. I don't know. I guess that girl, Sam hates green eggs and ham, was talking about her chest the whole video. Oh, I don't know how to get past that. Do you want to get past that? Seems like you like the attention. Are you humble bragging right now? Like, what are you doing? I mean, if that's what you want from a man, then just say that. You don't have to do this. People are gonna call me. People are gonna call me an S worker. Is that something that you're participating in? I mean, because you haven't really refuted it. You know, these modern women, man, you never really know where they come from.
Ladies, I hate to break it to you, but once you hit 30, you are way past your prime. And the chance of you finding a quality man who actually wants to settle down with you is very, very slim. You see, we're choosing younger, feminine, or cooperative women. The liberal media has lied to you, so you should probably drop that boss girl persona ASAP. It's not a Disney movie. It's just reality.
Always out here reheating old nachos. Because didn't Kevin Samuels say the same thing? Isn't this the whole woman over 35 is a leftover woman rhetoric they keep trying to push to women, trying to get you to settle as young as possible? He gives the game away by saying that he wants somebody younger because they're more cooperative. You mean easier to control. Try to make you think, oh, we just want younger women because they have less baggage. Who do you think gave the old women the baggage? Brother, it was you. We're always coming online trying to do these scare tactics, trying to get women to settle. You're gonna get older, who's gonna take care of you? I don't know, maybe the support system that she set up? Maybe she put some of that money away from being a boss babe, as you called her, and she could afford to take care of herself in her old age. This is always projection. They are the ones who alone. They are the ones who are in fear that no one will care for them when they get older. The shallow friendships that they have, the family they don't come around, the kids they did nothing to help raise, they're afraid that when they get old, there'll be no one to care. What about this man screams he's concerned for women?
I got in trouble today because some girl was in her feelings that she had a man. So today I had a patient who came in and basically he was saying that he doesn't celebrate Valentine's Day and his wife knows this, so she doesn't even bring anything up when it comes to Valentine's Day. So I'm sitting there like, okay, that sucks for your wife, because what the fuck? So then he walks out and I'm telling my coworkers, I'm like, can you believe this man? Like, he literally with his full chest said he does not celebrate Valentine's Day and his wife knows better. Why did I get in trouble? Because there was a patient in the waiting room who felt offended that I was talking like that I was talking about the fact that that man was manipulating the out of his wife, because who doesn't celebrate Valentine's Day? That's one day a year. You have to show your woman that you appreciate her. One day. And the man was acting like he was so disgusted. So then the patient goes and tells the doctor that she felt uncomfortable. She just wanted to leave. She felt so uncomfortable. Mind you, she was sitting in the waiting room with her husband. That has nothing to do with me. That's why would I get in trouble for that? Because you have a husband.
Why are we doing this? You know why you got in trouble. You know you had no business talking about that patient at all. It's lack of professionalism. Also, 37% of people don't really celebrate this holiday. Just like they might not celebrate Christmas, Easter, Thanksgiving, or any other holiday. This is America, and that's their prerogative. This is pretty clear cut.
Ooh. AK mommy, tag me in.
They're gonna have to tag somebody in because that commenter blocked me.
She is very embarrassing. Very embarrassing.
I'm embarrassing? To who?
I presented several arguments. She never answered any of them. She didn't.
Well, that's because I never watched the video.
And she also stated bigotry against men. So get the out of here. Get the out of here.
Is anyone else getting the feeling that they don't know what the word bigotry means?
So you're worried about men's feelings. You're worried about how men view us. You're worried about how we speak out against the things that men do.
I always find it amusing when someone tries to tell me what they think I'm worried about. But if you really want to know what I am worried about, it's narratives like, this is you, right? Talking about reducing the entire male population simply because you don't like them. Now that's embarrassing.
We know what men will do when they have unchecked power. They will harm, they will use, and they will lie. So when I say thin the herd, I mean thin the herd. Because the only way to get rid of such an oppressive or oppressor is by making sure that they don't even come into existence. I said what I said.
Yeah, they said what they said. And that is what's really embarrassing.
You have traded being submissive to a husband to being submissive to an employer, to a boss, to a corporation. I think a corporation is going to be more cold than a husband. I think a corporation is going to ask you for more than your husband. The corporation, your boss is going to say, show up at 6 a.m., at 7 a.m., wear this. But if a guy's like, hey, I don't want you to go out in public with your hanging out, that's somehow an issue. But of course that would never fly in the workplace. Like if your job was like, we need you to dress modestly in the workplace.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, boss. I think a husband, a boyfriend is going to ask you for a lot less. You guys have traded it. You've traded it.
Honestly, that's such a great perspective. I never actually thought about it in that way, but honestly, like everything that you said that you're willing to do and what you're not willing to do is literally submitting to a job.
Submitting to professionalism.
But the job doesn't love you. The job is not going to care about you like that. The job is not going to care if you're sick. The job is not going to care if your mom gets cancer.
They'll fire you.
You're having bad period cramps. Your job does not care, but your husband would.
These women different. Now they drinking the whole bottle of Julio. Remember when they was out here and ladies was getting free drinks and they was cute little drinks, Cosmos and little fruits. They drank 2 little blue drinks. Now they out here drinking like your grandfather. They put their hands on you. Can't nobody tell them nothing. They at the red light twerking on the headlight. Every time you look up, she posted up in a Rolls Royce Phantom with the stars in the ceiling. You're not in the NFL. Where you getting all this nice shit from, Miss Lady? Now don't nobody qualify because you done talked to 2 football players. 3 rappers was in your DM. Now you don't like nobody no more. Now he got to make $36 million a year just to get a text back. Come on, Ken. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous, Ken. I'm out here telling you, hey, black man, work on your home. Stay strong, bro. I know it's hard. I know you ain't gonna get credit for everything that you do. But now we ain't nobody type no more. They mad at every time they see a black man happy, what they do? Shut that down. Look at the city of Atlanta. That's why they changed the whole city. Black men were too happy in Atlanta.
Because they was having their way with women all the way around here, and now the women finally been like, you know what, that is over.
See,
we're gonna even the playing field around here.
Out the women, it was just black men having too many options, and they hated that. That's why they shut Buckhead. Remember Buckhead? Buckhead, what was out there doing? Having a ball, pulling up in Ferraris, jumping out of Bentleys, going to the Velvet Room and Visions and getting sections. And what they do? Locked up everybody who was successful.
Yo, what's up? This is for all the kings in their soft guy era. Looking for a woman to protect and provide, but you're still running into people who are playing games. This is how you figure out who is real and who is fake based on their eye color. Now, this is all backed by science and statistics, so don't argue with me, argue with your mama. So the first one up is brown, dirty, muddy personality. Doesn't matter if she showers, wears perfume, a lot of deodorant, smells good, still a dirty person, avoid at all cost. Second one is blue eyes, blue like the sea equals waves, waves toss and turn, wishy-washy, not loyal, get her out of your face as fast as possible. Next one up is hazel eyes, because why are your eyes not one color like a normal person? Get out of my face, you're dishonest. The next one is your best chance at love, but it's still a no. Green eyes convey uppity, city type behavior. There's no way that her ego is going to allow her to ever admit that you're a lot better than she is, in a lot better position. Avoid her like the plague. Red/purple eyes, wild. What else can I say? It screams unfaithful, because what woman with red/purple eyes has ever been faithful? Gray eyes. Think Smoke from Mortal Kombat. Smoky, elusive. It's giving con artist. It's giving G-digger. You might think that's green, but no, this is it. Avoid her. Trash. And last but not least, Amber. Definitely crazy. Heavy on the psychopath. More sort of Freddy Krueger vibes, if I'm being honest with you. Don't date any of these women. Basically, the bar is on the floor and we're doomed. I would encourage you to just buy a dog alone, preferably a German Shepherd. Do with that what you will. Again, these are statistics. These are all facts. Don't argue with me. Argue with your mom. I tried to help you.
If a husband has to beg for affection, something is already broken. A man shouldn't feel like he's pleading to be loved in his own home. Affection is not a reward. It's the oxygen of a marriage. When he has to ask again and again just to be held, something inside him starts to shut down. Not loudly, quietly. He stops reaching. He stops opening up. He stops believing that his presence is wanted. And the dangerous part, he may stay, but his heart slowly leaves. A marriage doesn't collapse from big betrayals. It dies from small rejections repeated over time, from hugs that never happen, from warmth that slowly turns into habit. Love was never meant to feel like a negotiation. If affection has become something he has to earn, the relationship is no longer a partnership. It's survival. He learns to carry his loneliness in silence. He buries his needs so he won't be rejected again. He becomes emotionally independent while still married. He stops hoping because hope hurts too much. And when a man stops hoping, he stops fighting.
I think modern women underestimate time, consequences, right? I understand. Okay, let's say the man is, because what a lot of modern women think, well, they're fear mongering, they're trying to get you to do what they want you to do, and you know you're not going to be able to get married to anybody in your old age. But see, look at me, I got married. The vast majority of these modern women will not get married. That is a problem. They will continue to hope. I mean, it don't matter if you see this with your own eyes, right? I've seen with my own eyes women in their 30s wanting to get married, but because of the advice that they've been told, and some of this advice doesn't necessarily come from like a Shira 7. It doesn't necessarily come from any of these dating coaches or these black cat energy and divine feminine. It doesn't come from them. It comes from people who mean well. Oh, you're gonna get married when you least expect it and stuff like that. You guys need to understand.
10, but he's short.
A 1. He's shorter than me. He's a 1.
Okay. 7.
Oh, I'm sorry. I really need tall guys, so he's like a 6.
He's a 6. Yeah.
I have a lot of short friends, but
What about he's shorter than you?
3.
And then what about shorter than you?
Personal opinion, but I'm just not attracted to shorter guys shorter than me, so I'm gonna go with a 5.
He's a 4, but he's rich. That's all you know about him.
I'll go 7.
6.
Okay, so he's like a 7.
8.
He's a 6, but he drives a luxury car.
You'll bump up a little bit, so 7.
7.
An 8.
He's a 5, but he has a boat.
8. 6.5. A 10.
Do you think, like, because you feel that you're not like a feminist or whatever, you are better than other women?
No, I don't. I'm a pretty humble person.
Do you feel that we hate men?
A lot of what you're saying does seem like man-hating behavior.
I mean, I do think men suck. I think a lot, because of the patriarchy, a lot of men have arrogance and they mistreat women. Do you agree?
No, I don't agree.
So you think men don't mistreat women?
I do not think that a majority of men mistreat women.
So
I do not.
Why do you think there are phrases like, ugh, men suck?
Because I think women are petty and dramatic.
Okay, so just because like you're going against other women doesn't mean like men are gonna choose you.
I'm not a pick me. I'm married. I'm already sold. I'm off the streets.
The streets?
Yeah, where all you are.
So you think because I'm not married, I'm on the streets and I like really need a husband?
You're really bitterly and desperately single, yes. You're obviously not happy. Your attitude does not scream, I'm happy and I love my life.
Well, a lot of people think I'm a scumbag because of the way I look. Say a majority of the time they're about 30% right, but I do have a heart of gold. What's your name?
My name?
Yeah.
Megan.
Hi, Megan. I'm Tim.
Okay, you look like you have a heart of gold.
Thank you. 30% of the time, I'm a scumbag.
Oh, okay. That's high odds, though.
Yeah, 70%.
A few minutes later.
Put you guys up over there. I thought there was a little potential connection.
What percent would you say you're a scumbag, though? Yeah, Eric. Like,
Hopefully
doesn't
no
sound
more than
good, Eric.
5%.
That's what I'm saying. 30% of the time, 30%
Yeah.
scumbag. That's not great chances. 0%. Excuse me.
A few moments later.
Are you single? Do you have a number?
I do.
Can I get it?
Of course.
Wow.
Why do you think I'm doing these videos?
I'm that bitch cause I'm a
We gotta start looking down on divorced women, especially in the 21st century, because there's really only 3 options, right? Either option A, she married for the money and divorced him because she thought she found something better and wanted to get out quick, right? Option B, she was a complete up, because most men deal with a lot of it, so you really gotta up to get divorced at this day and age. Or option C, you let yourself go, you didn't take care of the household or do the things you were supposed to, your man got fed up with it and finally got rid of you. But none of these options mean that you're a good woman or worthy of being married again. And I think that any divorced woman in the 21st century, assuming she's 30, 35 and below, should be looked at very negatively.
This man found out his wife of 3 years was cheating in a whole nother relationship. So this man got photos from the dude's Instagram and decided to confront her by acting like he was actually giving her a new phone. But in reality, the phone had the photos of her cheating on it. So he makes her play this game where it matches words and she will actually know the location of her new iPhone.
Open your, it's a glove box. That's your seat. Is it under your seat?
So once she matches it and gets the new iPhone that was hiding under her seat, she'll be pretty surprised to find out that it has those photos on it. And let's just say this wasn't too pretty.
Who's that guy?
I don't know. Who took these photos?
Are you serious? How long you been cheating on me?
It's just a friend.
How long you been cheating on me? The only thing I have asked from you is you're honest. I'm really, I just want you to get out of my car.
Are you serious?
You're messed up. Do y'all think he was in the right? Leave a like and subscribe to never get cheated on.
Well, what can I say? What did we learn? You had to go in the scavenger hunt to find out that you've been found out. Modern women logic.
Why are men in their 50s only want young women? Because they're going through their midlife crisis, darling. When a man hits 50, they think they got one foot in the grave. And when they go get a young woman, they're trying to still keep their youth. So instead of going gently into that good night, they go get them a young woman to make them feel young again. Because they know they got that one foot in the grave. Like they're half of 100. So.
This is not to disrespect anyone. I'm only telling you what men think when you guys are online tearing men down. We seriously want to know, do you know what you look like? I'm talking about, do women really know when they're unattractive? Because when some of you talk down on men, we say to ourselves, look at her face. We say, and she had nerve to jump in front of a camera looking like that and then talk negative about someone. Do you women really know when you're too unattractive to be online shooting shots at someone? Do we need to start telling you guys when you're too unattractive to be online talking about someone? Because we will. This woman is in her 50s, littered in makeup, drawn on eyebrows, people's hair stapled in the top of her head. When you guys are online tearing men down looking the way that some of you look, we say, but look at her lips. She has a permanent smile just like the Joker from the first Batman. We say to ourselves, where does she get the audacity? We say, is she crazy? And then we say, back to the streets with her. Turbulence, people.
You just talk out of your ass and it's like, shut the up sometimes. Just stop talking. I really feel bad for you. Like, I'm so serious. Like, you're really sabotaging yourself for no reason. Just think about before you say it, because it's like you're 38 and you're supposed to be at like this level of evolution to where you have more respect for yourself. If you're going to be on fans, okay, be on fans, but don't do this. Like, this is embarrassing. You're gonna look at this in 5 years from now, and you're gonna be like, oh my God, like, that was embarrassing. Like, you need to take 3 hours in the mirror every fucking day and tell yourself what you want to hear and manifest what you want, because this little you're doing right here, this is crazy, bro. Like, I smoke every day, and like, that shit helps me. Maybe you should smoke every day.
Go off, queen.
You feel better now?
Go off,
We
queen.
need to get it out.
So the lady that she was talking to was not listening. And because she wasn't listening, she ended up actually SAing somebody on the show. And they had to cut the cameras off. Modern women logic.
The reason girls and guys are no longer dating as much is because half of women read fiction books, whereas only 1 in 4 men read fiction books. Instead, they focus on self-help, making them more individualistic.
Right. It's men's fault. Again, would you believe we're finding another way to blame men for whatever because of what? Thing is, the real reason men and women are not dating anymore is because women are entitled AF. Women think they deserve the world, and men just don't want to tolerate a woman who brings nothing to the table anymore, who can't even give them peace, who can't respect them, and who honestly can't love them in the way that they need. Therefore, women are staying single because, like I said, they don't respect men, and they think that they rule the world and they deserve the top 0.00000.1% of men, and men have just had it and get a pet instead. That's actually the real reason why.
There's no chance that an OnlyFans girl who makes multiple millions is going to display significantly different behavior than, say, a football player who makes many millions and ends up broke years later. Why would she do anything differently? And the football player has an agent around him, has a financial manager, and they still end up broke. Here's why. They acquired their wealth not using the mind, but using the body. It doesn't mean they don't have a mind, but often they've not developed the skills of financial literacy. And what's more, they don't know much about investing, and they don't have a business that they can push that money into such that it would grow instead of disappear, because they're going to maintain a certain lifestyle. So yes, they will inevitably become broke. And that's in the majority of cases. Now, if you guys are outliers, I very much so hope that's the case. I'd be happy for you and impressed, but it's improbable.
That's just basic common sense financial literacy. He's actually trying to help you. There's a such thing called lifestyle creep, where I've got $1 million, I'm going to spend $1 million. I got $2 million, I'm going to spend $2 million. And for some reason, modern women still get mad when men try to help them with the money that they gained on stuff that they probably shouldn't have been doing. You know, Chili J was saying we got to start looking down on these women who are divorced. Really, honestly and truly, if they were just not, I mean, let's say you had a bad relationship, and so you're like, man, I am really glad to be out of that relationship. Let's go celebrate. But the fact of the matter is, modern women are continuing to put their life online. And they're inviting unneeded attention. It's unneeded. Like 90% of the time. Y'all get mad because people are quote unquote hating on you, but you really didn't have to say anything. I mean, you got out of the relationship. You told your friends, your family knows this guy is a terrible person, I guess. Obviously, you're not going to take accountability. Maybe your church knows. Maybe the people in your city know. I mean, shoot, if we want to go big or go home, maybe everybody in your state knows. Who cares? But y'all get on TikTok and y'all blast it all over the world as if everybody in the world needs to know. They don't. That's why y'all keep on failing at a lot of stuff and relationship, because you have to have your business on Front Street.
I think that women are significantly more narcissistic. I think filters, women are starting to think they actually look like they're filters. Like, I swear to God,
true.
when I go on social media and I say younger women are more attractive than older women, you know what I get? I get married 37-year-old mothers tweeting at me their selfies, proving to me that they are the epitome of hotness. My God, these always get millions of views. Now, if I do women like rich men, I don't get men tweeting at me that they're poor and they can still get women. I don't see it. I don't think we live in reality, because I don't think men ever really correct us.
Ladies, it's important to carry yourself like a wife before your husband even finds you. Let me break this down, because a lot of women want to be wives but still moving with no direction or convictions. You can't pray for a husband and live like you don't respect yourself. Carrying yourself like a wife is not about cooking for men. It's not about doing wife duties for boyfriends. It's about how you move when nobody is claiming you. A wife does not entertain everybody that wants access. A wife does not flirt with any little attention she gets. A wife does not move off every little emotion she feels when she's lonely. And this is where the problem is. Too many women think being chosen means being desired. No, being chosen is about being trusted. Marriage is not built on vibes, it's built on character. If you cannot control your mouth now, marriage won't save you. And if you cannot control your body now, a ring won't suddenly give you discipline. And that's the truth. Carrying yourself like a wife means you do not need attention from every man who looks in your direction to feel valuable. You do not need validation to feel secure. You don't need a man to tell you who you are. You already know because of who you are in Christ and who he tells you to be. A wife knows how to pause instead of react. She knows how to leave situations that do not align, even when she likes the person. She knows how to sit in loneliness without filling it with confusion. And let's be honest, a lot of women want the benefits of marriage without the responsibility of it. They want provision, but not submission to God. They want protection, but don't even protect their own spirit. They want leadership, but don't even know how to be led. The Bible says a wise woman builds her house. That does not start with a man. That starts with discipline. How you dress when nobody is checking you, how you speak when you're emotional, how you move when temptation shows up. Marriage does not build character, it exposes it. So if you really want to be a wife one day, stop asking where he at and start asking, am I ready? Because the man you're praying for is not looking for potential chaos, he's looking for peace. And peace is a lifestyle. Carry yourself like a wife now, not to attract a man, but because you respect the assignment. And when the right man shows up, you won't have to audition for it. He'll recognize you because God does not miss.
How much should a wedding ring cost? 10 grand.
30,000.
30,000? 10 grand? Jeez. 10 grand. 10. What you gotta say to, what you gotta say to 10 grand?
30,000.
I'm sticking to my 10 grand. What is this 10 grand? How are you feeling?
I mean, I'm gonna say no. It has to be 30,000.
You gonna say no? It has to be 30,000.
I know what he makes, so I know what ring I want.
Alright, 30,000. 30,000. 30,000. Well, there you got it, folks. 30,000, just like that.
I think this is a joke. It has to be a joke. It better be a joke because this woman essentially told you she's pocket watching. $10,000 isn't cheap, so you can't even say that he's sliding you in any kind of way. I want 30,000, that's going to be it, or I'm going to say no. Well, ma'am, you're just going to have to say no and be by yourself because I'm going to keep this entire 30,000 for myself and spend it on what I want. Too bad for you.
One of the most toxic traits that the majority of women have that I don't hear anyone talking about is the way that women will always apologize or tell the truth only after they've been told about the consequences to their actions. Let me explain. If a woman is only telling you the truth after you've threatened to leave, just know that it is a form of manipulation and a form of self-preservation. Because the only reason that she's supposedly being honest is because she doesn't want to have to deal with the consequences to her actions. And let me give you an example. Let's say you tell your wife or girlfriend that you don't want her having Snapchat, but she turns around and she's been having Snapchat behind your back. And you question her about it and you're like, you know what? I'm not cool with you lying. I'm out of here because you have self-respect, you have morals, you have self-worth. And you're like, no, that was a boundary for me. I'm cutting you off. I'm never talking to you again. And now all of a sudden she's going to tell you that she has Snapchat, that, you know, she hasn't been happy. She's telling you that, you know, all of the things that are supposedly wrong in the relationship, and she's finally being a truth teller. Again, it is not to be an honest person. And this is where it gets twisted. When she gets into that next relationship and she starts telling the new guy, oh, but I was so honest, I was so upfront, I always told the truth. She leaves out the part in the situation where she only told the truth to keep her in this relationship or to keep her from accountability and to deal with the consequences of her own actions. Because is it really honest behavior or somebody that has integrity if she's waiting until all of the cards fall against her and not in her favor for her to be honest? No, that's fake, that's manipulation, and you shouldn't be falling for it. The majority of women are not telling you the truth because they don't want to hurt your feelings, or the majority of women are lying to you because they don't want to deal with how you might react. Okay, bye.
Women need to stop dating down. If you want to do charity work, volunteer. As a divorce lawyer, I see it far too often. A woman with degrees, drive, discipline, and dreams shackled to a man whose only ambition is comfort. She thinks love will level the playing field, and he thinks love means never being asked to grow. We don't talk about this enough, but dating down is a long-term liability, not just emotionally, but financially, energetically, and psychologically. When you date someone who isn't in alignment with your values, your work ethic, your lifestyle, or your ambition, you're not just carrying a relationship, you're carrying the weight of two lives and pretending it's love. He will let you pay for dinner, co-sign the car, help him find himself, and call you materialistic when you ask for bare minimum effort. The worst part, you'll justify it. You'll say he has potential, you'll say he's healing, you'll say we're a team, but only one of you is playing offense. Here's what I've learned watching hundreds of women walk away from these kinds of relationships. The resentment builds slowly. First, you stop asking for help because you know he won't follow through. Then you stop dressing up around him because he doesn't notice anyway. And eventually you stop dreaming out loud because every vision turns into a debate. And suddenly you realize you didn't just lower your standards, you erased them. Dating down doesn't make you generous, it makes you drained. It teaches you to silence your needs so someone else can feel secure. It teaches you to be grateful for crumbs because you once had nothing. But crumbs are not a meal, and pity is not a foundation. I'm not saying relationships are transactions, I'm saying they're partnerships. And if you're constantly the one showing up, funding the vision, fixing the mood, and holding everything together, then you're not dating, you're parenting.
Guys, you hear that? Because a lot of times you guys do that with women. You don't care if she has a job. You don't care if she could be stupid and y'all are still willing to date them. So you want to stop doing that, right? You want to date women that are on your level. So if she's not as successful as you, then don't even bother. Don't waste your time. If she's not able to make sure that you're okay, cook and clean, and make sure that you have you're ready for work, throw her out the door. Next. You don't need that.
That wall hits you, ladies, it's going to hit hard. And it's going to hurt. And you're going to be bitter. And you're going to hate Kevin Samuels. You're going to hate Andrew Tate. You're going to hate Rollo Tomaso. You're going to hate Michael Sartain. You're going to hate Black Ice. You're going to hate Glenn Lawrence. You're going to hate Pearl. You're going to hate Fresh and Fit. You're going to hate us. You're going to say the same thing that everybody, no, we told you, literally, because I picked them out. I said, my God, I feel bad for the guy that's going to end up with her. And it was the prettiest girl in school. It was the cheerleader. It was the Who's Who club. And now I look at him and I'm like, whoa, you're alone. What happened? It was the career. Look, I've been around a minute, guys. I've got experience. I'm not making this up. I'm not pulling this out of my...
We don't really give pretty women a pass like we used to. We're looking for pretty energy. Like men are willing to forego the pretty face if the energy is right. And we don't want a 8, 9, 10 in the face, but a 2 or 3 in the energy. We're no longer impressed with what you didn't do yourself. I mean, you hit the DNA lottery, but it doesn't have value when there's nothing behind it. There's no character. Pretty gets you in the door. It doesn't keep you in the house.
Yeah.
And you know, the guy, I think he was saying something to the effect of, pretty gets you in the door, but you know, you have to have something else that's going to keep you in the house. It's going to help you to say, okay, you know, yeah, you can come in and stay, right? Men keep on trying to tell you this is how it goes, but you don't want to hear it. You want to do what you want to do and say, okay, pretty is, I got here being pretty, and I'm just going to continue to do that. I got this dude interested in me. I got that dude interested in me. It doesn't matter. You keep on getting in the door, but how many houses do you actually stay in? You don't even have a home. Nobody wants you. You keep on jumping from house to house. Why do you think that's healthy? Modern women will come up with all things, any way to try to sit up here and tell you, oh yeah, you know, it's good for me, and that's the way I want to live my life. You want to live your life riding the carousel? Really? I don't think so. At some point in time, man, y'all be telling men to settle down. You have to, I mean, we need to be begging and pleading these modern women. Settle down. You are ruining your life.